요정어 조풍유 shade. Welcome to another 20-minute video, and I'm going to start the timer. There you go. All right. I tried to make a video earlier, but this disgusting person with Asian dude, probably Vietnamese, with thick glasses. I don't know why. It looks like he looks for me and then try to park so close. There's this other Vietnamese dude with a black Tacoma. Oh my gosh. It's like, I don't want to be near them. It's just like, I don't know. Even I'm in a different car. It just, man. I mean, it's not just them, but it's other people that do it too. I don't know. Is it me or do people look like really lonely? It's kind of disgusting. I mean, like I kind of steer clear of them. Like I could sense the spirit. Something's not right. Something is not right in them. And the Father of Heaven told me that what's more dangerous than, the pew, pew, that. And I was like thinking, what's more dangerous than that? And then he told me it's the spirit that the people carry. Is their spirit. It's their mindset. And wow, I didn't know it was that bad. But then I get it, because I remember praying, why can't I be around those that know the Father of Heaven? Why can't I be hanging out with them? And he's like, because your spirit is not good. There's things that you need to fix in order to walk along and be along with them. And I'm not going to say the problems I have, but he's right. He's right. There's things I need to fix, and I need to fix it quick. So yeah, I'm not going to let that person ruin my day, because that's not going to be the first person. It's going to be throughout the day. And man, I think it's one way the Father is teaching me to, control my anger, because there's a lot of personality out there that will annoy, that will intentionally do things. I mean, these people, the truthers, will call them blue pills, or what else? Blue pills or NPCs. Spiritual people will call them low frequency or low vibration. But the Father of Heaven calls them vomits. To me, I call them spiritually dead. And these people are like, they feel like empty shells, and they need to go around. For them to feel something, they need to get reaction. It doesn't matter what kind of reaction. Anger, hatred, love, whatever it is, sadness, whatever it is. They just need some interaction to get, to suck that life out. It doesn't matter what reaction it is. And man, it just sucks. And there's like it's just like so many of them. But it's a joy when, because there are people out there that have life in them, and it's a joy to be around those people. It's a joy. It's a treat when I get to be around those people. It's a good treat. It's like a recharge. Like, oh my gosh, you're a normal person. Woo! So, what am I going to talk about today? I forgot, because I had a mood because of that person. It's not good to be around people that is upsetting you or triggering you, because it's just not good. It will change your countenance, your mood set. And I'm trying to keep it positive, because right now not a lot of things are going good right now. I got this rental car I'm going to have to pay. Taxes is coming up. My insurance is going to come up. That thing ain't cheap. It used to be $600, now it's going to be $800 because of my accident with Mr. Opus, my gray PSV. Man, that guy was a total loss. That guy hit me so hard, man, and they didn't pay for it. They didn't admit fault. I didn't know if they said they don't admit fault, then nothing will be paid out, even though my insurance says that they're at fault. So my mind was blown, because like 2 months I didn't have a car, and I didn't have rental coverage on my insurance. And besides, they only covered a month anyway, and that took 2 months of rental car. Holy snap. And to find a car, and I got the car at an exorbitant price, because they were claiming like the chips for the car was out, so they had to jack all the car prices up. So it was a horrible time. But I got to think positive. What was I trying to say in the other video? I can't remember it, so I'm gonna have to go along. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna title this video. Probably all over the place. I probably just put 20 minutes of talking video. There we go. I did pull out the Hmong book to make it easier to access. Will studying Hmong get me more deliveries? We will see, and I will report it, because right now I see no changes. I mean, well, but then again, I just started yesterday. So of course, I probably won't see anything. Yeah, I think if I will upload the video, I'm not sure if I will upload the video. I made one at night, just talking about I'm worried. Maybe I should upload it. Yeah, because, man, I'm worried. I have like so many things I have to pay for. I pray that this 2025 will be a year of recovery. And yeah, well, I did mention in my video one before that that person came. Parked so close. I don't know why. It's just like they do that, you know, whether they know it or not. But I know their spirit is empty because they need reaction. People like those, they need reaction in order to get life into them. And it doesn't matter what kind of reaction. Hatred, anger, love, whatever it is. So, what I was saying? Yeah, the YouTube notification, it said, congratulations, you got 100 hours of view time. I was excited. I was like, what, really? I got 100 hours? I was excited. I went to my YouTube studio to see where that notification is, because, you know, I like to look back at it and like, wow, that's a milestone. It wasn't there. So I looked into my email, because usually YouTube will send a notification. It was not there. And I decided to look at the analytics. And what in the French toast, I think they sent it by mistake, because I only have 50 hours of watch time. And to be monetized, I need 4,000 hours of watch time. On top of that, I also need, 1,000 subscribers. And, this time I'm trying to avoid looking at the subscribers, because it just goes up, down, up, down. When it goes up, I'm very hopeful. When it goes down, I get totally bummed out. But of course, I said in my previous video, just don't think about it. Just do my thing and people will come. The right people will come. So I just gotta keep it at it. Keep it at it. And yeah, wow. I guess I do know what I'm gonna talk about. Because 2024, I was so hopeful. I saw the remnants that I had on my past. There's that rotten bastard, the one that parked so close to me. See, I don't know why they get near people. Like, I will go out of my way and they'll just be near, and then when I leave, they leave. But when I stay, I stay. It just, I don't know why people do that. So you may think it's a coincidence. I don't think so. I think it's a spiritual battle, because in the kingdom of heaven, they're waiting to slaughter people down here. And people, those that belong to the Father of heaven, we're supposed to be praying against these spiritually dead people. Because even the wicked, I'm pretty sure the wicked don't even need a fight. All they do is just send these spiritually dead people out. And remember, there's three wills. These are people that do their own will. They're neither hot for the Father of heaven, nor are they cold for the Father of heaven, which is serving Satan. And these are the people that Father of heaven is disgusted with. He calls them vomits. And there's too many of them. There are too many of them. Of course, not all people are bad, and we should not treat them badly. I should not treat them badly. The Father of heaven just told me, just get away from them. Don't treat them bad. Don't yell at them. Don't give them faces. Just, don't do anything. Just, if it troubles you, pray and go away. It sucks. I hate going, because like I'm in the perfect spot. I'm comfortable, and then I have to move, which really, it's upsetting. Man, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, what was I mentioning? Got 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. I was talking about how I saw my old stuff. How I was so hopeful in 2024 because I was reading a lot of books. Like, 10x is better than 2x. Start with Why. From Trash Man to Cash Man. What was the other one? I read a lot of good books. Awaken the Giant Within. Of course, my favorite one was Can't Hurt Me. I also got the other book from David Goggins. I forgot what it was called. I think it's Never Finished or something like that. And man, I read a lot of good books. So on 2024, of course, I broke the command of the Father of Heaven. I was, trying to get out of California. I also plan to go to Vietnam, which I was not supposed to do. Because for me to go to Vietnam, the Father have told me I need to learn Hmong. Because when I go back there, I need to, to meet my helpmeet. And turns out, they can't speak Vietnamese, nor can they speak Chinese. They just speak straight up Hmong only. And I can't just like marry whoever I picked. I have to be able to talk to the dad. And it looks like they use the old school dowry system. The good thing is pretty much the same as I think the Chuchanese and Cantonese, but it's not as harsh, because there's a dowry when a man marries a woman. There's a dowry, and for Chuchanese and Cantonese, you have to have gold, gold to gold. And the thing is, family has to know each other and accept each other. So I'm not sure if it's the same for the Hmong people, but I know there is a dowry. I'm pretty sure there is. But I hope it doesn't have to do with the family to family thing, because I don't have a family, and I think it will be okay because the Father commanded me to go see them. So I think they might let that pass. I'm pretty sure they'll let that pass because because if the Father commanded, I'm pretty sure the Father of Heaven has to have some sort of connection with them for me to see them, right? I'm pretty sure he has to. So, but in order for me to do that, I need to learn the language so I could talk to the Father of whoever my help meet is supposed to be. Man, so my battle plan still is to learn as much vocabulary as I can. I mean, the cool thing is I could read Hmong, just very basic, and I need to up it up. Oh yeah, there's another thing I do want to say, is that if you are a different ethnic race to wherever you're living at, like for example, if you're like me, Vietnamese, American, don't speak English only in your house. Speak also Vietnamese. Speak Vietnamese only at home and friends, if that's possible. I highly recommend that, because you never know when things goes down to the drain, goes down the drain, and people needing help. Pretty much, if you don't have a family, you'll be going to your own people, your own ethnic group, and see if they'll help. You know what I mean? Because if you could speak the language, there's a more tighter connection there. So, because I remember, like, when I spoke to a friend in Sapa, she's a Hmong Nyala. Nyala means Vietnam. And her Hmong, she didn't really know much Hmong. I was shocked. I was like, wow, you're Hmong. Why can't you, speak Hmong? And then she turned it around to me and she says, well, you say you're Vietnamese, right? Vietnamese nationality, not ethnically, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm Vietnamese. And it's like, how come you can't speak Vietnamese well? I was like, because I live in America. She says, well, I live in Yala, so, I mean, I live in Vietnam. Oh, okay, I get it. But her English is flawless. I would not have known she was born, raised, and lived in Vietnam only because the way she spoke English, it was so fluent. It was so smooth. She could understand me clearly, everything I said, and I could understand her clearly, everything she said. And I was like, how is your English so good? Like, how is it so good? I would never knew you, because I spoke to Vietnamese people, of course Vietnamese people. I spoke to people in Vietnam, and their English sucks. It sucks so bad. I was like, could you please just talk to me in Vietnamese? Because, I can't, I'm having trouble and I'm getting really annoyed for you to speak, English. But I could tell they really want to learn. They want to talk to a foreigner, but, I'm busy. So, yeah. And I was like, man, please. And they get offended. They get mad. They start treating me bad. But I have no clue what they're talking about. You know what I mean? So I guess customer is not first to those, and it'll be like hotel places. So I get it. But yeah, that friend, how she spoke so good because her and her friends, they don't talk Vietnamese. They speak only English. They force each other to speak English. And that's why the English is so fluent. So fluent. If you go to northern Vietnam, some parts of like the touristy areas, you'll see their English is really good, like really, really good. But at the sacrifice of their own Hmong language, so they can speak Vietnamese fluently. They can speak English very good, like very good, almost fluent. But their Hmong is like almost gone. So that was kind of sad when I heard it. And that's why I'm sharing, if whatever ethnic race you are, speak at home only. If you could speak to your friends only, then that's even better, so that you could keep that native language. Yeah. Also, I remember my friend, his daughter was talking when I went to oh, this is a bag flying. I was like, what's that raggly? What's that sound? It sounds like he's dragging. It's a bag. So we were at the mall, and she needed to use the restroom, and I could tell she was trying to speak Vietnamese, because I told them, when you talk to me in Vietnamese. I could tell, because their Vietnamese was so bad. It was like very choppy, and well, the older daughter was okay, but the younger daughter, wow, her vocabulary was very limited. So she said, when she said I need to use the restroom, and she tried to say it in Vietnamese, she said I need to take a poo, and I was like, you need to, and her dad was laughing so hard, and I was like, dude, why are you doing that? That will discourage her from, learning the language when you do that. Why don't you just correct her? And I told her how to say restroom in Vietnamese, and I was like, okay, you say it like this. And then she's like, okay. And then I told her, okay, go use the restroom. I'll look after your child, And man, no wonder, like, they're if the dad was like that. And I was telling him, why are you so mean when they speak like that? It's like, he was saying, like, well, the way they speak is just so, it's messed up. So what's the point? And I was like, you just encourage them, you know what I mean? Like, don't give up. Oh, 24 seconds left. Okay. So I guess we did have something to talk about, which is pretty cool. And I gotta keep this up. I do apologize for the format. If someone is watching, hallelujah. I appreciate you watching, supporting the channel. You know, I do plan to up it up once I get money. Finally! Woo! You know, if anyone's watching, I appreciate you. I'm grateful. And if you can watch all the way through, hallelujah. And that's all I have for this video. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn on Uber and then learn the Hmong. And I got to do the Proverbs 14:23. Don't just speak and spew it. Do it. Because, you know, if I don't do it, poverty is going to come. Until the next video, the Most High willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua.